Asian American. This term covers many beautiful languages, diverse peoples, and intricate arts born from thousands of years of Asian culture. However, this identity is often misrepresented in the mainstream media. Stereotypes such as job thieves and the model minority are harmful and only ostracize our entire community. They cast us as being silent and weak and never allow us to fully assimilate into America.
Coming from such a diverse culture, we should be proud of the many traditions that we grew up with. I've been dancing for years. However, people sometimes tell me that the Indian classical dance isn't even considered real dance because it's not as pretty as ballet. And oftentimes, the bindis I wear for special events are made fun of for being weird or ugly, and it's sad that the traditions that date back so many centuries are compared to Western ideals of beauty that constantly change by the minute.
As a Chinese Asian American, I've never been short of a waterful of comments such as chink, China virus, dog eater, yellow fever, etc. My classmates would take their fingers, spread their eyes super thin, and yell phrases such as ching chong over and over again. Not to mention the constant braiding of my cultural food that my mom would spend hours cooking, only for me to chug it away in the trash can and buy the cool white food because my food apparently was too smelly. Every day we hear countless stories of Asian Americans being attacked in the news, and while we've never been a direct victim of hate crimes, we can't help but fear that someone we know might be.
Since COVID-19, hate crimes against Asian Americans have grown nearly 150%, jumping from 3,000 to 6,600 in March of 2021. That's equivalent to over 100 anti-Asian attacks every single day. Overall, 1 in 4 Asian Americans are victims of hate crimes. So, what can be done? First and foremost, a government policy that would promote the ability to anonymously report hate crimes and bias-based hate to an overall database. As of now, all data that is collected is through a series of separate nonprofits. This encourages victims to speak out about their experiences and greatly increases awareness and support for the movement itself. Additionally, recognizing bias-based hate when an individual is faced with derogatory actions but not outright assault will help further stop everyday, commonly overlooked racism. Secondly, providing more support to victims and their communities, especially in the aftermath of attacks. This means providing resources, donating funds, and fulfilling the immediate needs of AAPI groups. Thirdly, reforming the school system. It is imperative for educational programs in a reformed school curriculum to strictly condemn discrimination and demonstrate how to stand up to it. A more educated and accepting generation will prevent racism from even happening in the first place. Finally, holding influential people and organizations accountable. We are often easily influenced by those who we idolize. They need to be called out for their often racist comments and should be using their platforms to educate their supporters.
This has to stop.
Not only this, organizations should enforce heavier punishments on their platforms as well.